10 years ago, there was no consumer lending in China. And the Chinese banks, despite what's being said about them now, have actually come a long, long way in that 10 years to the point where we've got something like 320 some odd million credit cards in China. And that's largely what's driven the profitability of the banks as well. I think it's also important to put these numbers in some perspective, because when you look at default rates in other parts of the world, it's actually less than 1%. And so that's a fairly small number, especially comparable to what you would see on consumer lending portfolios in other parts of the world, where it could easily be 2 or 3 times that. But I think there are 2 worrying things that need to come out of what we're seeing at the moment. The first is the trend, and it's 8 quarters in a row now, and I think that the worry is 8 points all going up. That's pretty much a trend, and as the economy, if lending does slow, are we going to see that percentage grow more rapidly? Right. And then I think the second point is the housing market and the inflation in the housing market and the repercussions of weakness in mortgage lending and mortgage